Mark Raymundi from MMAfighting.com in Tokyo, Japan, with one champion Angela Lee ahead of one championship in New Era on Saturday on March 31st at Sumo Hall. Angela, are you liking Japan so far? Are you having a good time? Fun time so far?
Loving it. You know, Japan is beautiful. The people are amazing, and it couldn't be a better place, for this fight. I believe that this event is going to be, historic, and I'm grateful to be a part of it.
Biggest event in one history, you think?
Definitely, by far. You know, we got the biggest names, so many world champions, 4 world title belts. One championship. I don't know how they're going to top this one.
So you're going for your second title now. Why is that important to you? Why did you want to go for another belt in addition to the one you already have?
You know, this fight is so important for me because this is going to be added to my legacy, when I'm long done with fighting. I think this opportunity is really a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and to be the first female fighter in one championship to do it, I think that would be a great honor, and I'm not going to let this opportunity pass me by.
You're 22 and already thinking about legacy?
Yeah, can't fight forever, but I'm making the most of it, definitely.
So what challenges do you think Xiong presents on Sunday?
She believes in those hands. I think, coming from a boxing background, and in the way you've seen her finish her previous fights, she's going to be swinging. And, of course, as a world champion, she's definitely rounding up the rest of her game. But I just don't think that she has enough to bring to the table. I think, I'm much more well-rounded fighter, and I think I'm going to expose all the holes in her game.
Sounds like you're thinking about a submission.
I'm not going to give it away, I'm going to see the opportunity wherever I see it, take the opportunity. I've actually been sharpening up my striking as well, so we'll see if it's a knockout, TKO, or submission. Never know.
So this fight was supposed to happen last year in November, right? It didn't happen because of your back injury. Are you all healed up now, all healthy?
Yeah, so it was like a disc fracture, and kind of put me out for a little while, and that was frustrating because I wanted the fight so bad. But, thank God one championship gave me the opportunity again, and now it's feeling much better. I was able to pull through this fight camp, and I don't think it's going to give me any problems on fight night.
Now, was this an injury that was caused, I guess, initially by that car accident you were in 2017?
I don't believe so. It was a freak accident that came about in training, and accidents happen. So
it actually happened. It happened leading into the fight in training camp.
Yeah, we were wrapping up camp, maybe 2 weeks out from the fight, and it just happened spontaneously in a training practice.
That's unfortunate, and I want to ask you about that car accident too, because I mean, it could have derailed your career, or worse. And you've come back and you've overcome so far. Is that still in the back of your mind? Is that still kind of a play into your thinking at all, into your your mental game?
That was probably the toughest moment of my life, to overcome that car accident. It took a while, and I took the time I needed. I stepped away from fighting for a bit, and training and martial arts in general, and just to kind of live life normally and be thankful for the little things. I think it's easy to get carried away with stuff like that when we're doing what we're doing every day, going from press conferences to training and things like that. So I think it was a big eye-opener for me. Definitely made me more appreciative of the life I have, and shook it off and got right back up, because that's something my parents always taught me. You're going to fall multiple times, but what matters most is that you keep going.
You've been training in martial arts for pretty much your entire life, and you've kind of been angling for this career for a long time. So was it good to kind of take a break and kind of take that time, because you're still obviously very young in this game and young in your life too? Kind of good to take a break and kind of step away from it for a little bit?
I'm not going to lie, it was nice. It was much needed, I think. And I think that, who knows? I mean, if I kept on going the way I was going, maybe something would happen down the road, like in my career, my fights, or something like that. So I think it was a good reminder to pull me back to my family, back home to Hawaii, kind of take a break from everything, and kind of refresh my career.
I was gonna ask you if it was a blessing in disguise, but it was a pretty serious accident, and you're almost lucky that you're still here with us.
Yeah, I really believe everything happens for a reason. So as much as it sucked to go through all of that, it was emotional roller coaster for me. Um, it made me that much stronger by overcoming it, and yeah, I mean, good things in life never come easy.
Enough about that stuff in the past. Do you want to kind of get back on an active schedule now? Because there was a time where you were fighting like 4 times a year back in 2015. Do you want to kind of be more active this year?
Definitely, all that time off, all those adversities has definitely made me more hungry than ever. And I said it in the beginning of the year, made my resolutions. 2019 is going to be best year yet.
What and you're 22, so there are still many, I guess, goals for you out there. But what are like the immediate things outside of just becoming double champ? What else do you want to accomplish in the near future?
Taking one step at a time. Of course, I like to plan for years ahead, but sometimes it gets a bit overwhelming. So right now, directly in front of me is Jingnan and that second world title belt. Beyond that, I I like to step back from fighting and also see that, what can I do to give back to the community. And I know that One Championship has given me this platform, as a spokesperson, as a role model, and I just want to do some good with that.
Do you feel like you've matured a lot over the last few years, maybe even stemming from the accident? Because there was a time, when you first came to One, and you were kind of like the golden girl for them, and people were talking about, oh, is she the next Ronda Rousey, only in Asia, and that kind of stuff. Is it kind of cool to take like a step back and kind of just focus? And now you're talking about giving back, and not just what the future might bring for you.
Um, I definitely think that um, it's never going to be a smooth road to the top. And to the top, everyone has a different goal. And mine is just to have little goals along the way, and to enjoy the entire process. Because, of course, we want to work hard, we want to win all the time, and things like that. But it's kind of about the bigger picture, what's going to be left after the fighting. And, of course, I want to leave legacy of unblemished record as a devastating fighter and things like that. But in the end, to me, what would be most important is to be remembered as a champion who never gave up, inside, outside the ring, that was true to herself all the way. Being authentic is a really big thing for me.
Is that something? Is that the answer you would have given maybe 4 years ago?
No, definitely not. I think, I remember answering that question saying, like, I just want to be undefeated, I don't want to lose, and I just want to win. And as the years go by and I gain more experiences here and there, there's more to fighting than just winning.
Chachi said at the press conference that One could possibly be in the U.S. at some point, sometime in the near future, with Turner, with Bleacher Report. And obviously, there are some high-profile U.S. signings. In one, Eddie Alvarez, Demetrius Johnson are on this card with you. But do you also kind of want to be part of that group that kind of paves the way for One into the United States? Because after all, you're kind of multicultural. You're from a lot of different places, but you do live in Hawaii.
Yeah, it's funny. My background, I'm kind of international, and I think that would be amazing if I could help, bridge that gap between like Asia and North America. I think it would be perfect, and I think the perfect start would be Hawaii. It's right in the middle.
It's about time, right? I mean, Bellator already went there. I think it's time to headline an event. Leigh McFarland headlined an event for Bellator. Time for maybe an Angela Unstoppable Lee headlining event in Hawaii.
That would be my dream. Honestly, I would love that so much. And, I know the people in Hawaii, they would be blown away by One Championship.
How do you win on Sunday?
First round TKO.
Not a submission.
No.
You're over submissions. It's only punches to the head at this point.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love submissions. I'm known for my submissions, but I think that I just have so much. What would I say? Energy. I have so much energy and motivation for this fight. I want to make a statement.
Is that because you're moving up in weight?
Yes, because it's moving up in weight and becoming the new champion. To all the other contenders in the strawweight division, definitely want it to be known.
Last thing for me, tell me about these shoes that you're wearing here. I
Oh,
saw you post them
these.
on Instagram. Like, what is?
Thank you. They are one of a kind. So I recently received them as a gift from this brand, Asiana, and it's made in Italy with Asian designs. So it's a very unique shoe company, and hopefully looking to do a collaboration with them in the future.
New sponsor?
Something like that.
All right, we'll leave it there. Angela, thank you so much, and good luck on Sunday.